For wearable apps, especially Apple Watch, which has clearly defined kind of guidelines on how the app should work, there's only one real thing that I want to kind of enforce, and that's the fact that the device is actually going to have a black background. So don't really focus too much on like making it vivid and white and whatnot, because that's going to use up a lot of battery. And on apps like the Apple Watch one, you're not going to actually be able to do that. So in here, you're going to see me work with a dark interface, and you're also going to see me work with the text style on the top left. That's going to be the native Apple Watch style that they're using. So you can see that the grid is really, really small. You're trying to use the small amount of space that you have the best to your ability. So I'm just going to show you a couple of examples in here. It's not really a big app that someone's going to be using too much. The idea behind it is that you're going to be notified about something that you can quickly respond from your wrist, because that's where your watch most likely is. So yeah, you can just see me kind of use the same font that's used on Apple Watch devices, and there's going to be a little bit of a text in here, and I'm trying to squeeze in as much details as possible to ensure that this is going to be relevant to the app that is in here. And you can see that I've actually switched the style of the entire button to reflect the fact that this is going to be a dark device. So I'm really trying to limit the amount of pixels that are going to be lit up with my design. So yeah, in here, because of the text saying something like 5:30, I wanted to ensure that the time on the top is also reflecting something realistic. And it's just a quick detail, but really that's the type of thinking that you need to have as a designer. Like, try to make the mock-up of what you're explaining with the design as realistic as possible. And in here, I just had a quick button for the notifications next to the update button. So I made that one smaller and this one even smaller to ensure that everything fits in on the screen. And I just wanted to use the green for this icon to allow you to quickly enter all of your notifications. So yeah, that's one screen. And on another screen, I'm gonna be showing you how to create an easy way to go back, and I'm gonna use an icon for that. And yeah, that's, I think, pretty much it that's gonna be on the screen. My tip is, if this is your first time building an app for a device that you're maybe not even using, which is something that I've seen a lot with my in-person bootcamp students, they don't know how an Apple Watch works. So try to explore a couple of screenshots, try to explore YouTube videos where you can see people actually using this app and how it's looking and how it's working, and that's going to help you build for it. So don't worry, don't be afraid of designing for a device that you're not personally using, but try to build empathy and try to build understanding of how all of those things are working by exploring or by talking to people who are using it, or like go to an Apple store or a certified retail store that has the ability for you to kind of test the device, kind of tap on it, look what happens, look how things are looking when you're using them, and that's gonna build the knowledge that you need to actually have more of those insights that you're going to be needing when you're designing for a device that you might not have, like this one.